Welcome back to Wolfie's Den. Hope he's having a nice weekend so far. I know it's a bit early, but you might be doing something fun. So today we are going to be doing my latest deliveries, etc. Mainly from Vinted. A couple pre-orders from Zavi and Arrow. No eBay, no CEX, as my local CEX is crap. So let's have a look and see what we've got. I've made a few notes on some of these films this time, so if you see me glancing down, so I can't remember everything, so we'll have a look at that, see what's happening. Right, first film we have is a film called, well, I say it's a film, it's like a documentary. Actually, this is Never Sleep Again, The Elm Street Legacy. This is from 2010. It's an 18. It's been released by 1428 Films, which I've never heard of. It's nearly 4 hours long, so it's a docu-horror, and it has an outstanding IMDb rating of 8.5. It has Heather Langenkamp into her name, and it's directed by Daniel Farrads. This is I believe this is a 2-disc, or for 4 hours it will be. Yeah, a 2-disc, and that's what it goes through. You can see that. So it's all behind the scenes and everything. So loads of features on this one. So you've got to spare 4 hours to watch. It never sleeps, never sleep again. The Elm Street Legacy. Next up, it's another DVD. Sorry, there's DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks in this one. I'm just doing the DVDs to start with. This is a film called The She Creature. This is from 1956. It has a certificate, well, it was A then, so I'm assuming that's probably a 12 now. It's 1 hour 17 minutes long. It's been released by Direct Films, another one I haven't heard of. It's like a fantasy horror. It doesn't have a big IMDb rating. 3.8. This is directed by Edward L. Coyne. And it's got some collector's postcards inside this one. I think they're just advertising other films basically. Oh, they're all on a piece of card. There we go. They're all sort of perforated so you can pull them apart, but these are all on one long piece of card. Question is to fold this back up again. There we go. And then we have She Creature. So it's 19. When did this come out? 1956. This was. So She Creature. The next two DVDs I've got are sort of a bit of a novelty. So I like little novelty funny things. This one is called Box of Blood. Released in 2005. It's an 18. It's an Anchor Bay release. As you can see, it's got this like plasma blood effect on it on the front of the box. It's quite interesting. What this is like it's a 6-disc edition. There's 5 films in here, all horror, vampire related. So you have, what do you have? You have Dracula, Near Dark, Nosferatu, Vampires Out for Blood, Vampires Daughters of Dracula. So that's it. Don't know if we can pull it out. Yeah, it comes out all in like a digipack. All the films in there. Documentary. You've got a few, and you got the films in there then. Dracula. Nosferatu. Hard to see. Oh, there's Near Dark in there as well. That's just a nice little. Excuse me. Just a bit of fun. That was Bucks for Blood. And the last DVD I pulled up this morning, or got this morning, was Saw 4 Extreme Edition. This is a 2007 film. 1 hour 33 minutes. It's brought out by Lionsgate. It's a horror, and there's an IMDb rating of 5.9, which isn't too bad. It's got Tobin Bell as the main cast. It's directed by Darren Bandsman, I think. And this is the Extreme Edition. It's got a comic inside here as well. But it's got this bit of fun on the front here.
You thought it was over, but the games have just begun.
You've got to love a little gimmick, haven't you? And on the back there's the DVD. Like so. And I think if you open it up, it's like a little comic inside, probably telling the story of the film, sort of thing. That's all a bit of fun. Once I saw that, I thought, oh, I've got to have that. Yeah. So that was Saw 4. Right, moving on to some Blu-rays now. We have a film from 2019. It's a film called Snatchers. It's a 15 rated, 1 hour 36 minutes. Released by Warner Brothers. It's a comedy splatter horror. IMDb rating of 5.8. No significant cast. And it's directed by somebody called Steven Cedars. I have to make notes because I never remember all this. Next up, we have some Hammer horror. We have Revenge of Frankenstein, 1958. This would be a 12 now, 12 certificate now. 1 hour 30 minutes. This is an indicator release and has a very nice IMDb rating of 6.7. This has got Peter Cushing in and Francis Matthews, and is directed by Terence Fisher. This is a new 4K restoration of this one. Oh, I didn't know that. There's any features on the back of this as well. So that's Revenge of Frankenstein. Next up, we have another horror film. This is something called Malatesca's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Carnival of Blood. This is 1973. It's a 15 rated, 1 hour 18 minutes. It's a horror. This was released by Arrow Films. IMDb rating of 5.3. No significant cast. And directed by Christopher Spieth. So this is the grisliest, freakiest show in town, apparently. So it says on here. Impossible to find until its revival on DVD in the early 2000s. This 1973 cult oddity from late director Christopher Spieth is a cinematic experience like no other. So it's got a 2K restoration on this one. And there's loads of outtakes and features and loads of stuff on that one. Excuse me. Next up, from the slasher collections, we have Grandmother's House. This is a 1988 film, 18 rated, 1 hour 30 minutes. It's a slasher horror released by 88 Films. IMDb rating of 5.1. Directed by Peter Rader. Nice slip on this one. Same inside. This is newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original camera negative. So and it's got a DTS 5.1 sound on it, so that's not bad. Next up is a blind buy. I must admit, I mainly bought it because I enjoy the artwork of the slip cover. It's not often I bother about slip covers, you know, but this one did look quite nice. This is a film from 1987. There's a film called Rest in Pieces. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release. So 18, 1 hour 28 minutes. And at the other side, it's all like embossed, glossy, whatever you want to call it. What was I saying? Yeah, this is directed by Joe Reman Larraz. So I don't know if it must be sort of Mexican or something. Has an IMDb rating of 4.7. So that's the slip. There's your details inside there. I must admit, I'm glad I waited on this one on Vinted. About a month ago I saw this on Vinted and I had it on like watch, so to speak, and it was going for £34.99, and I thought, no way am I paying that for a blind buy. And I waited, and it came up last week. Someone else was selling it and it went for 12 quid, so not too bad. Just proves to wait sometimes. Next up, there's another nice little pickup. A bit of a sort of collector's edition. This is Meat Cleaver Massacre. Or, I did have trouble finding this actually when I was looking for it. It comes under another name called The Evil Force, apparently. So I don't know whether that's the American title. It's an 18 rated. It's 1976. It's 1 hour 25 minutes. It's a slasher horror. But it only has an IMDb rating of 3.7. This is put out by 101 Films. And it says it stars Christopher Lee. But I don't know if he's in this briefly or not. And it's actually directed by Evan Lee and Edward D. Wood Jr. I don't know if he's any relation to the Ed Wood of Plan 9 from Outer Space fame. I've no idea. This is a grindhouse horror classic, released for the first time in the UK whenever this was released. It says it's got Christopher Lee as the main starring role, but I did read somewhere that he didn't even know he'd signed up for this film. He thought he signed up for another film, and he ended up in this one. So I say it's got a little booklet with it. And there's the inside. And we've got the whole script there of the film also. So that's not too bad for 12 quid, I think it was. Because I suspect when this first came out, it's probably about £25 or something along those lines. So that's Meat Cleaver Massacre. Next up, we have another nice little collector's edition. This is Waterloo from 1970. This is a U certificate. This is 2 hours 12 minutes. Historical costume drama war epic. This has a very good IMDb rating of 7.3, and this is brought out by Medium Rare. I'd never heard of them either. It's got an all-star cast of Rod Steiger, Christopher Plummer, Orson Welles, Jack Hawkins, and it was directed by Sergei Bondarchuk. This is a nice, what you call chunky set, chunky Blu-ray. And this has some lovely art cards of the film. Double-sided. And you also get a poster, which I'm not going to hold out. We get a poster. Quite solid paper on that one as well. And you get a booklet about the film. Very small writing on that though. And of course you get the box Blu-ray limited edition box set. I did see this the other week in CEX. It was going for 20 quid, I think, somewhere near there. So I managed to get this on Vinted, which is my place of choice to pick up films at present. £12, I think it was, £11, something like that. Right, next we've got a couple of 4Ks to finish off with. We've got Gladiator 2 4K. It's a 2024 film, 15 rated, 2 hours 28 minutes. It's a historical action epic. This is brought out by Paramount Films. It's IMDb rating of 6.5, so not too bad. Stars Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal, and is directed by Ridley Scott. So nice little shiny slip on there. Also from Vintage, still sealed. And when this came out, obviously, it hasn't been out that long. It was $24.99, I think, at HMV. And I'll pick this up for half price. Still sealed, 4K Blu-ray. What can you say? Right, next up, we've got a couple of, I think one was a Zavvi and one was an Arrow pre-orders that have just been delivered. First one is The Long Kiss Goodnight, 1996 film, 18 rated, 2 hours 1 minute. It's action, crime, comedy in places. Arrow release. This has got a good IMDb rating of 6.8. This stars Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. It's directed by Rennie Harlin, I believe he's Gina Davis's husband. So it's a nice 2K box set. So you got your DVDs in here, DVDs, your 4K disc and your Blu-ray disc. Then you have a little sticker. If you've seen the film, you'll probably know what that's about. And There's one art card, a little booklet. So not loads in that one. It's not one of your chunky box sets. Good film though, good action film. And lastly, on the pickups, we have a 1981 horror. Obviously it was an 18, but an X that could have been those days. This is Second Sight's release of Scanners. This one is a chunky. This is 1 hour 43 minutes. It's a body horror, conspiracy thriller, and has quite a good IMDb rating of 6.7. It stars Patrick McGowan, Michael Ironside, and is directed by David Cronenberg. We got a huge, what I call 120-page booklet about the film. So that's really thick. We've got some. I haven't taken them out yet, but we've got some large art cards, postcards, art cards. And there's the film. It's in like a digipack, 4K and the Blu-ray. Excuse me, that's all the latest pickups and releases, etc. So I haven't got much on order at the moment, next couple of weeks, so it'll probably be another couple of weeks before I have another releases and pickups, etc. We'll see what comes up. Hope you enjoy my new t-shirt, Mr. Vlad Tepes, the Impaler, one of my heroes. Yeah, anyway, so please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, etc, etc, all the usual things. You know what to do. And I shall be back again soon, probably with more of my DVD collection, yes, which will be letter K. There's not too many, but there's a few. We'll progress onwards with those. Right, have a good weekend, everybody. Hope the weather stays fine wherever you are, and I'll see you all soon.